Property Perspectives by Sari is presented by CaliforniaVibes.net, finding distinctive homes for exceptional people.
It's Tuesday, which means it's time for Property Perspectives, addressing all things real estate. So back again with practical advice is real estate and finance expert Sari Harner of California Vibes. Welcome, Sari.
Thank you, Thalia. So good to be here.
Yeah, great to see you. You always answer questions with such expertise. So today we're talking about whether to buy or sell or remodel your own home.
Exactly, because that's always the critical question. Has your current home no longer being the perfect home for you?
Right.
So then do you sell or do you remodel?
Yes.
And there are some critical issues that you really need to think about before you do that. And part of it is, again, emotional, but your family and school district and location.
Right.
And if it really is the perfect home, but you're simply outgrowing it, you might want to consider remodeling it.
Okay.
Because although most homes are situated to maximize its lot size, if you can't expand, can you go up and add an addition on top?
Really?
Yes.
Like a second level?
A second level.
Ooh.
And so there are different ideas that you can do, but there are zoning issues.
Yes.
And in the desert here, there's also issues of HOAs. But let's say you get the all clear and you can do it, okay? I would say remodel that kitchen and do that bathroom, give it all the bells and whistles a brand new home would have, okay?
Interesting.
So then it's always like a new home, because remodeling is always going to be less expensive for you than purchasing a new home. The average rule of thumb is to remodel, you're going to spend about $300 a square foot, okay? Versus if you have to move.
You just answered my next question, because I was wondering, because I'm having that conundrum, like, do we move or do we add on? Or,
right.
But don't you have to leave your home when remodels come in and then you get into
I believe you should. I never think it's great for you to stay during a remodel, but some people do, depending on how big the remodel is, if it's just a small section of the house. But if you find that you can't do that addition and you absolutely must find another property, don't forget the additional costs, because you need to know the cost of money. You need to know that it's going to take more to move. You have moving expenses.
True.
You have, you know, the mortgage and down payment.
hidden fees.
All the hidden fees, and you still have to sell your other home.
True.
So it's not that easy. It is definitely doable, but you really need to take into account if it makes sense for your family and for your lifestyle. And, you know, I always say, listen to your gut. If your gut is saying, no, this is my perfect home, figure out a way to make it work. But if not, we'll find you a perfect home.
If you are going to do a remodel, what room should you start in?
Kitchen and bathrooms are always, always do kitchens and bathrooms.
Okay, because they're used the most.
They are, and they make the most wow factor when you walk in. Everyone hangs out in the kitchen, so
True.
for your resale value, it would benefit you as well.
Good tips there, Sari. Where can people go for more information?
Well, they can go to CaliforniaVibes.net, and they can text or email me the next content that they want or any questions that they have, because I still feel real estate should be fulfilling, profitable, and fun.
This woman has answers, so don't forget to write to her. Property Perspectives by Sari. Thank you.
Thank you, Thalia. See you next time.
Yes, and we'll be right back.